In 2021, 13.8 billion was invested into the creator economy in the US. And this isn't just a US phenomenon. If you go to countries like China, like live shopping is becoming big. Influencers are becoming big. If you look at a country like India, especially in countries like India and China, because the countries are so big, there's all these creators that are just popping up and becoming huge. This is just really the start of the creator economy. And this idea that individuals will become way more powerful than institutions is going to spread across the world in the next few years. So let's actually think about like what is the history of creators in the creator economy, right? And it actually goes back to like the early 1900s and even before that, because this idea that you have an artist like Da Vinci and then you have patrons like the patron saints and the Medici family in France, that's been around for a really long time. This really started getting professionalized when Hollywood started in the 1900s. And the way it worked before was you basically had like a few big studios like Universal, DreamWorks, and a few others, and they really controlled the supply of what was put out into the world as an output, right? So like they controlled the artists, directors, or whatever. And basically in the 70s, this company started called CAA, Creative Artist Agency. And what they did is they basically took the power away from the big studios and brought it back to the creators, because instead of a studio going to an actor and saying like this is the movie you have to do, what CAA did was they brought all the actors, they brought all the directors, they brought all the writers together, and then they would basically combine all of that into a movie, and then they would go to Universal and say, "Hey, here's a movie, Jurassic Park. This is the director, this is the actor. Are you guys in or not?" And if you aren't, in 24 hours, we're going to the other studio, MGM or Universal or whatever. And so that was sort of the shift in the power dynamics, right? And what the internet has enabled is basically a direct relationship with the with your audience. And a great example of that is actually someone like Mr. Beast, where he's not only the character in the videos, he's the producer, he controls the distribution, he basically controls everything. And so